All right, I'm gonna wait for a little bit. Not gonna be on here long. Try not to be. It's just a question to open up people's eyes because there's some strange things that happen. I'm trying to get an understanding on some things as well. Okay. Now it's really strange to me. Um, when you're married. Now, sometimes you can talk on marriage because some people say, "Well, you're not married." Well, you can tell about how your parents act and how marriage supposed to be for you husbands. You're pretty much, can I say, you pretty much responsible for your wife. You try to make your wife happy, but it seems like they're not really happy at all. Okay. Hey, how you doing, Monica? Also, how you doing, Scorpion Mama? Because if they were happy, they would take time and worry about their real life marriage. But the problem is, we got people that want to do a story. We got people that talk about they want to do timelines. I heard that before. And if you are really married and you are really happy, you wouldn't be getting on YouTube causing a ruckus. You wouldn't be causing drama. If your marriage is tight and you are happily, you married, uh, you got a little money, you rich, you got a nice inheritance, then you wouldn't be on YouTube causing a ruckus. Think about some of the famous women that are married. Hmm. Let's talk about somebody that got a little money that are married. Talk about the ones that used to be on YouTube, if they're not turned into trolls. And I ain't heard from so and so. Sometimes they get with their marriage and they open up their eyes so they get off YouTube. Some of the older people think you having fun, but it's not fun. Insulting or worry about somebody's life. You see, how can you, and I want people to answer this question. How in the world can you say that you are happily married, you love your husband and you love your kids, and you're God fearing, but you get on here and you cause problems? You talk so much and so loud and so fast that you don't give the other ladies or the people on the panel a chance to talk. Now, this is for some of the adults, some of the new people that comes in because it shows you have a relationship. You put your relationships out here. Then you put your relationship on somebody's panel. Now, when you do that, that'll cause that person to got to fight. You understand what I'm saying? Also, to the person that goes around the different panels causing problems. And that's why we got this merger now. Is that the reason? We got some people that they want people to talk about them. They want people to say something to them. I'm talking about what they call it, the hashtag. I heard that before. Now they are the most successful. Can I say that? I can. The most powerful. Can I say that, or I just made that up? Because they met each other in person. Now all these other women, did y'all meet yourself in person? You know these men, these male groups. Is there any male group? Have y'all met each other in person? No, you probably don't care about each other. Like the hashtag. You got a lot of people that's talking about it. Hashtag MJ. I can say H if I want to, and dare you to come in my channel to tell me otherwise. You got a right to stand up for yourself and your relationship. Chit chat. I can say that. People want to do a story on you. People want to do a story on other people. But do a story on yourself. Just saying. Do you think you probably need to, well, let me do a story on myself instead of doing something about somebody else when you're causing a problem? Because I'm going to tell you something. When you go back and you ask yourself, are they really using me? Are they using me? Are they stopping me from talking? No, no. Mm-mm. I know it's still the drama in this sector after all these years. So, if so, that's sad. Yeah, right, right. Mm-hmm. That's true. Jungle, how you doing? I try to understand that because only the person that's getting the story done on them can answer that question. Are they trying to use me or trying to shut me up? But at the same time, you need to be writing your own story about you. Y'all seen my face before. I understand that. Some people don't even show their face, but they talk a whole lot of crap. Now you got to ask the question, are they trying to break up the hashtag? Are they trying to come in between the hashtag? You got to learn to love people. Remember, I told y'all, love your enemies too. You ain't got to tell nobody your relationship. Your relationship should be what? Silent. Nobody should know what goes on in your private life. But you put it out here, put it on somebody's channel, guess what? You asking for trouble. It was you if you kept your mouth closed. If the man and the woman are not talking to you, if they're not talking about your relationship, don't talk about theirs. But you decide to do that anyway. Then you took your channel off and you left. You're gone and you're still coming back on a slick. Some people get their feelings hurt. Some people get mad. Some people got a whole lot to say. Some people try to insult, and I'm not trying to insult anybody. You married folks, you husbands. Sometimes you have to tell your wife to stay off of it. If they don't want to stay off of it, then when they get their feelings hurt, they can't go and say that. And then what happened? One of them said, my husband want to fight. He want to fight the guys. For what? You going to fight somebody you don't know nothing about? You going to fight somebody that stood up for themselves? You going to fight somebody that your wife picked a fight with? Married women. You on the YouTube causing a ruckus. You know, Eric Brown, we down that. I'm sick of Eric Brown. I'm saying, y'all, I ain't trying to cause no problem. I'm just trying to get you to see and look at what you're doing. Pay attention to what you're saying and what you're doing. Eric Brown can be in error too. Just saying, Jungle, stop. The matters with you fall out with them, kill them with kindness. The Most High handles all battles. Nobody's perfect. We all love and learn Glad I did. Okay, I give it to you. But these are some sad individuals. That's what they do. Now, this is for some of the young folks. This is for some of the folks that's here that want to hear positivity and trying to learn. Watch out and watch your mouth. I'm saying it because it's a sad situation when you got a person that don't show their face telling you how to live your life. Now, I'm going to show mine because you see it. Some folks don't do that. Just saying. You get mad and you get drama, but these married women are causing problems when you let your business out here. You say you happily married. You can handle your family. Apparently, some is being neglected because you on here going off. Apparently, you causing drama talking about you going to go see somebody and you never see them. Then you be friends with people that's coming to fight you and you cool with them. But the person that didn't come to fight you, the person that's trying to tell you what's right and wrong, you want to fight them. And they trying to warn you and show you. You may not like them, but are they lying? That's all I'm saying. You being subliminal. And some names I don't say is to protect the guilty. They know who they are. Because it could be anybody. But it's a lot of stuff that's being said that shouldn't have been said. You want to do a story. You want to do a timeline. You want to do all that. But while you doing it, think for a minute. Think about how you trying to embarrass and break up something and you causing a problem. You got bigger catfish to fry. Your feelings are hurt, but you want to cause problems. It don't make sense. It really don't. But if you saying that God got you and you good, your family good, and your husband good, apparently they must not be too good because of what you doing now. You causing a ruckus. You get on the panel, and some of the single women, they do that too. You get on the panel and you try to overtalk somebody that's talking. And especially when somebody on the panel tell you, chill out, y'all. Let's one at a time. That's been told a lot of times. Guess what? You still do the same thing. You got a right to speak. You got a right to talk. But don't overtalk somebody because you make it seem like you're trying to hide something. You're trying to destroy the hashtag. Now they say they're not. A lot of them say, I'm not a group. I'm not a group. Okay, we give it to you. But when you together like that, technically you are. You may not call yourself that, but technically you are. People are jealous of you. They jealous of it. And what they would do, some people would try to come in between it and bother it, put it down, talk about your vacation, have a nothing. But they got a problem with it. They always got something to say. The negative ones. Then the little ones, the ones, the subscribers, while you're on the panel, are down there talking about you. One of them is what's her name? Elisa Love J4K, one of the worst ones. Got a whole lot to say. Oh, it was some more in there talking. But that particular troll had something to say. And like her, don't nobody be studying her. Ignore them. Ignore them. When somebody say, you can talk about me, Put me down, but don't put nobody else in it. See, you fighting a fight. When you say that, that's smart. Talk about me, but don't talk about nobody else. But I'm going to tell you this, though. What really gets me is sometimes your friend can talk too much and go on panels and cause a fight. And that's what caused a whole lot of stuff. Certain members have to take up that fight because your friend went over there and opened their mouth up. But you got a problem with Eric Brown. You can't even call his name, but you got a problem with Eric Brown. And then when they ask you, what did he do to you? You can't answer. Now I will say, got the telephone number? Call them. I'd admit I messed up. You got a problem with somebody? Call them. Sometimes you can't even tell them. Some of them think they know more than everybody else. Let's see. So Jungle says social media's breaking up happy homes. It's okay to give all social media a break. It ain't going anywhere. Right. Good, read a book. Spend time with your family. Go pray, meditate, have family time generation. Get worse and worse, even the older acting a fool. Sad but true. Yes, it is. The older people are acting real sad. They acting real bad, and it's a bad situation. That's all I'm saying. It's a bad situation. Family. And your kids sitting there probably listening to you, and they ain't halfway raised. You ain't taking care of your kids, but you somewhere off on YouTube. But you married. If you married, like you say you married, you get on here and cause problems. That's for the future, present, and past. You know who you are. You want to be called ladies. You want to be called gentlemen. But you get on here and you run your mouth and you say things that you mean, and you say things that you don't mean. I'm just saying. You got people that don't, like I said, don't show their face. That's the way they do things. They trying to break up. Basically, it was something that Reckless said, and he wasn't lying. They are doing nothing but setting you up. Stop going on their panel. Hashtag back up. MJ. They don't mean you no earthly good. I'm telling you. Now they claim I'm cool with Jay. Yeah, right. You got to think about it. You got to watch it. He said, that person ain't did nothing to me. Just wait and see. They getting their feelings. Just saying. Now you can listen to them, and you can go back and do a lot of recording and listen to a whole lot of videos and ask yourself a question: did they lie? And sometimes you got to say, I don't believe what they said, and they trying to break us up. That's the purpose of what they do. They try to break you up. They try to break you up from your friend. And sometimes you need to stand up in your friendship, and you have to correct the individuals that causing the problem. Who is the individual that's causing the problem? MJ, y'all can walk down the street, just use an example, and get into a fight, and you don't even know, wait, why do they want to fight us? Until you find out what's going on. Somebody been around here stealing cookies out the cookie. Just saying. Foot soldier, how you doing? It's really sad. It's really sad as a people. It's really sad. We got to learn to love each other. But these married women, I don't know what to say. Woo-wee. And some of these men, and I say this too. The married men. If y'all got a happy marriage, you won't get on this YouTube acting up like you acting up. Because when I hear all the people cussing each other out and getting mad, and you did it for what, almost 7 years? Come on now. You ain't happy with who you with. If you happy with who you with, you be spending more time with her or him. But when you got more of these women getting on that say they married and get on YouTube, you wonder, man, y'all have time cooking dinner? You got time to spend with the kids? You say, when you say they good and God got you, don't he got you to tell you, hey, why don't you be quiet sometimes? Stay off the YouTube. Say something positive. If you married and you got a good man, you gonna say something positive to the women about marriage. Say something good about how to buy a house, how to buy a car, how to get rid of roaches, how to get rid of flies, how to grow a beautiful garden. Huh? Is that hard? But instead you come over here with a ruckus, telling somebody about what they ain't got. You ain't got no car, you ain't got no clothes, you don't even know what nobody got. Oh, I inherited this. Oh, we got the business. We got the family business. But you come up here and cause problems. You sit here and show old videos because somebody else went on to a fresh trip to Nevada. You decided to throw up you one. A woman show her beautiful face and you decide to show your face in a man cave. Well, I mean, what? All of a sudden. Really? I don't have to say anything. All you gotta do is sit back and listen. Go to the old videos and see for yourself. Mm-mm. I don't mean no harm, but the truth is what it is. Every time you look up, the same old two fighting a battle that they don't even know what's coming. Sometimes you have to get your partner, your real, and if you really a friend, maybe an associate, you may pull them to the side and say, hey, don't do that. Don't go over there and do that. Let's do this. Let's ignore them. Let's don't respond. Because the more you respond, the more they do videos, the more videos they get views off of you, off of your misery. Because a happy marriage woman, lady, rather, she gonna tell you, okay, you ain't got to respond to it. And some people keep on coming at you. You don't respond to it. I had to work on me. Sometimes you don't respond to it. Some people, yeah, they call names, but then when it's time to bring them hands in person, what they do, they go hiding in real life. But they talk good from a distance. Love yourself. You don't understand something. Sometimes it's good to get on your knees and really seriously. You might have to get somewhere and say, look, husband or husband might have to say, wife, can I go somewhere and I gotta pray. But I gotta have it's gotta be quiet. I gotta really talk to God. I can't talk to God and hear him with all the noise. Lord, give me an ear to hear. Let me bring more love to my enemies. Sometimes you bring love to them just by not saying anything. You do a great accomplishment. What happens? What happens when you do your great accomplishment? They get mad at you. Miss Tawana, never mind. Never mind. I like Tawana. Tawana something else. But I just want y'all to know. Good husband, good wife. Bring positivity. If you bring it, like I said, if you bringing that negativity, something wrong with the marriage. The husband ain't bringing no flowers. He ain't taking no special. He don't remember the anniversary. He ain't doing nothing for you. You married him for what reason? You don't even know why. I just got married because everybody else got married. Mm-hmm. Say what? Say huh? Scorpion mama. You need to quit, foot soldier. No, you ain't. But I bet you in better shape than some of these women that do got caught. Mm-hmm. Scorpion mama, what you? Woo wee. I'm just saying it, y'all. Shout out to Monica Mo Justice. Shout out to Joy Chit Chat, because she's not here. Scorpion Mama, Foot Soldier, People's Lounge. A lot of them are not here. Jungle, what's going on? Shout out to him. I'm just saying. A lot I don't listen to, I don't. Sometimes I go back to replays. I'm like, ooh wee. See, especially when somebody said, well, this what really got me. People would take your content, listen to your content, play your content, and talk within your content to make your mind think otherwise. Don't nobody need to talk. Let me hear it for myself. You tell me what somebody said, we gonna break it down. Break yours down. If you got a problem with Eric Brown, I meant to tell you, I told y'all this. I'm not gonna argue with y'all. No, y'all will beat me in this arguing on the YouTube tongue lashing. You got Eric Brown. There's a comment section. Nobody did it. Nobody got on the comment section. Nobody did it. Don't nobody do it. Don't nobody do it. Foot Soldier, I told him, you got a problem with Eric said, hit the comment. They don't hit the comment. They got a problem. So they ain't got no problem with Eric Brown. I ain't trying to start no fight with nobody. I love my enemies. I love the people on YouTube. I'm just saying. Because you can turn around and get your family to listen to what I'm saying. And then let them listen to yours and see what they saying. I bet you don't do it. They don't get it. They just basically they jealous of the hashtag. That's all that is. And they just mad. They gonna have something to say. Now if the hashtag did never show the video where they was at, they would have had nothing to say. But something like I did it on purpose. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, that's what I call an invisible woman. But it is what it is, y'all. This is Eric Brown. I'm just telling you like it is. Don't get caught up. If you are married, wife, do wife business. You get on the YouTube, bring positivity. Tell them not to do this. Don't talk about, well, God, I got God in my life. Don't always bring God in your mess, because he is not about the mess. I'm just saying. He ain't about the curse word. He ain't about talking crazy. At least give a man or a woman a chance to talk. When you get on a platform, you get on a platform like you own the platform. You get on somebody else's platform and you overtalk somebody. You say what you want to say. A lot of them do it, and they step off the panel. I'm like, wow, you didn't get nobody a chance to speak. But it is what it is. If you decide that you want to do that, by all means, do you. Just we got to have a backbone. This is for not just the old, but this is for new people that's trying to get on YouTube that don't understand, don't realize what community they getting into. The people that don't want to hear it, kick the dust under your feet. Well, all right, go ahead. Because everybody say that they of God, they not. If you go to somebody live and you cool with that person, and that enemy comes up there and have something to say, you got to be careful, because that friend, I wouldn't even say a friend, that associate you used to know is not. That person is an instigator to get you two into it. Stay off and stay away from their channel. No matter what, just stay away from the channel, because you see what that instigator is trying to do. Every time you go up there, that instigator brings somebody's name up and y'all getting into it. Stay off of that. Keep and stay on yours. What was it that people line said? I don't try to tell these folks what to do. That's why I go to mine and talk on mine. But I'm gonna get ready to get off of here. I want y'all to take care. I love all of y'all. Thank you. I rock with you, big boy. You need to quit. Thank you, Scorpion, Mama. Y'all take care.